Yeah, Chris, I mean, I've never spoke to you about on the channel, coming away from today's game, is why are you a Southampton fan? How did it all come about, your love for this club?
Mum and Dad. Mum and Dad used to follow Saints all over the country, same as we do. I had a brief spell when I was a kid of being a bit of a Man United fan, but I think Dad talked me out of that. Yeah, Dad talked me out of that. And I remember, I think it was Southend in the Cup was my first game at the Dell that I remember. We won 2-0 and Matt Le Tissier scored a header. And ever since then was a season ticket holder with my dad. And Dad stopped coming a few years ago due to health and other bits and pieces. And that's when I was coming with my friends. Now come with Claire and Chloe and meet up with everybody. So, yeah, I have a deep love for this club. I can't say it's a lifelong love because I was a Man United fan for a little while, but I'm not anymore.
Yeah.
So.
No, I had a bit of a soft spot for Chelsea for a while when Ruud Gullit played there. Actually, I enjoyed watching Ruud Gullit.
I think we all have a soft spot. I've got a soft spot for Gillingham because I worked up in Kent for a long time. I always look out for Gillingham's result, and I really liked the Crazy Gang, Wimbledon, and the '88 Cup final against Liverpool was brilliant. So I always look out for Wimbledon's results as well. Wimbledon's results, not Milton Keynes results. So, but yeah, I think ingrained in this is a soft spot for another club. But yeah, but this is.
What's your favourite moment ever being a Southampton fan ever?
It's Matt Le Tissier's last goal at the Dell. I think it was brilliant.
Special, wasn't it?
The Mane hat trick here. The coming back from 3 down at Liverpool at the Dell when Pahar scored the equaliser.
You got good memory. He's got good memory. Jeez,
maybe
so good.
Maybe the playoff final was really special.
Yeah.
Oh, and the West Brom game, the welcome for the team was amazing. But they've got so many good memories. But sadly, the bad memories outweigh the good memories at the moment. But let's hope we get back into the Championship and back into winning ways again is what I'd like to see us do, really. Yeah. Because this has just been a drag this season.
It's been a drag. We're glad to get it over and done with, won't you?
Yeah, I'll be glad when it's confirmed that we're down. I think we'll win a couple of games then.
Yeah.
Because that's generally what happens, and I just think that I would just get rid of everybody in the summer from the top down. We've got a football club run by people that don't know how to run a football club. So I think just get rid of everybody in the summer.
There's too many non-footballing people around, isn't there?
There are.
Russell Martin summed it up, and we were quite critical of Martin for the style of football, but he spoke, there's a couple of bits on Monday Night Football that you got to pick out, and he spoke about going into this Premier League campaign without people with experience of recruiting for this division.
Yeah, I did see that, but I also thought, did he pigeonhole himself in that as well?
Yeah, he's massively involved in it. Yeah,
he must have been. But I think the problem is when you've got, look back to the Pochettino and the Koeman days. You have people here, when you're a player and someone comes in for you at Southampton and they're being managed by Ronald Koeman.
Yeah.
That's a draw. Everybody in world football knows who Ronald Koeman is. Same with, our landmark signing when Nigel Adkins was here was Gaston Ramirez.
Yeah.
Because no offence to Nigel, I love Nigel, he's an absolute legend, but people didn't know people didn't know who he was. And the same with Russell Martin. That's why we signed in the summer a load of dross, really.
Yeah.
We haven't signed anybody you can go, Christ, what a signing he's been. Maybe Matty Fernandez.
Yeah.
But apart from him, 3 of the people that he signed have already gone. And the others are very, very mediocre. Flynn Downs has shown that he's maybe not a Premier League midfielder. Yeah. Howard Bellis has not been anywhere near as good last season as what he has been.
He's been well off it, hasn't he?
Yeah, they have. And I just think it's because they haven't quite got the quality that what we need. But I think with a bigger name, you can attract that.
Yeah. But for next season, managerial-wise, who comes in for you? A lot of talk around role. I've heard Brendan Rodgers' name mentioned a couple of times today by people. Who would you like to see?
If it was a straight toss-up between Roll and Rodgers, I'd take Rodgers every day of the week.
Yeah.
I've got nothing against Danny Roll, but I just don't think he's a draw.
Yeah.
It's very sentimental. He was here when Ralph was here, and everybody loves Ralph, and Ralph should still be the manager.
Got a lot to prove,
blah, blah, blah. Yeah, not for me.
He's got a lot to prove. I've said this.
He's had half a decent season in the Championship.
Yeah.
What do you say?
If he'd have been tearing it up in the Championship, I could have understood it. But he hasn't been. It doesn't mean he won't do it here. But he's inheriting a load of rubbish.
Yeah,
whoever comes in is going to inherit a load of crap, and they just need to clear everybody out and start again. Get people playing for the shirt, not playing for their posh cars over there.
I've been talking about it a lot recently, and this season will have a big effect, not just on us as fans, the viewers that are tuning in.
Yeah.
It will have a big effect on the players, the owners, everybody connected. It will take some recovering from. I think it's a huge summer.
I think the owners really need to step up in the summer. They need to step up.
They're very quiet.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, and maybe that's good, but maybe they need to start recruiting people into this place who know about football and about what attracts people to football and why people want to come. The fan zones have been a good hit. Don't get me wrong. The fan zones have been great. But there's still more you could do to attract the people, because if we go down, we're not going to get the footfall that we've had. We're not going to get sell-out games. Away games will always sell out. We have a brilliant following away, as you know, with the games that we do. But we're not going to get 30,000 in the Championship unless we're doing well. And the fear is we do well again, and we go up again, and we're not good enough. We need to consolidate for a couple of seasons, storm the Championship, knowing that not next season, maybe not the season after, but we need to build so we can storm the Championship, come in and add 5 or 6 bodies that will keep us up.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Because we're not. If we go down,
you are right.
There's going to be a fire sale again, isn't there? And there has to be with the people that are around the club. Obviously, we want to keep everybody and come straight back up, and no doubt Adam Armstrong will come back and bang in 20 goals again next season, but that's his level, and he's proved that time and time again with being a Championship level player. Great player, but just not for this league. So, and a few of them are like that as well. So, but it's just a matter of rebuilding.
Chris, we need to do a podcast together. This man is so good. You've got a TikTok account. Shout it out, Chris.
What am I? Saint Chris 81, I think.
Go give him a follow. I want to get him on the podcast, but we need to do like an hour together and just sit and talk about it, because there's so much to talk about. There's so much to talk about. Controversial Chris on the Football Martin channel. Chris, thank you, mate.